What if I told you the world's wealthiest people don't just work harder? They play a completely different game. The truth is, they've built systems that make money while they sleep, and most people have no idea how. The secret millionaires don't want you to know is this. Wealth isn't luck or timing, it's leverage. They use artificial intelligence, information, and systems to multiply their output 100-fold. Today, I'm breaking down the principles they quietly use, how they build, scale, and protect their fortunes while everyone else grinds harder for less. Because once you understand how the game is really played, you'll never look at work or money the same way again. They don't chase money, they build machines that print. Millionaires don't wake up to earn money, they wake up to build machines that do it for them. While most people trade hours for paychecks, the rich design systems that generate income automatically. They use artificial intelligence to automate marketing, manage investments, and run digital businesses. For instance, ChatGPT writes client proposals, Shopify automates sales, and Jasper handles ads while they focus on strategy. It's not about working nonstop, it's about building assets that work nonstop. Once you understand how to create systems that sell, grow, and deliver without your constant effort, you stop being an employee of money and start becoming its architect. They know information is the new gold. Knowledge doesn't create wealth, applied knowledge does. Millionaires treat information like currency. They read trends before others see them and use artificial intelligence to analyze data, track opportunities, and make precise decisions. ChatGPT breaks down financial reports, Perplexity summarizes market shifts, and Notion AI organizes entire business models. Most people scroll through entertainment, the rich scroll through insights. Every smart decision compounds into bigger moves. They don't guess, they calculate. That's why their wins look effortless, because they're informed long before the world reacts. Once you start treating information as investment capital, you'll realize the mind is the most profitable asset you'll ever own. They let technology do the heavy lifting. Millionaires understand leverage, and technology is their strongest arm. They use artificial intelligence to handle 80% of the work that drains time and focus. Tools like Zapier automate workflows, Runway ML edits videos, and Jasper writes content in minutes. Their businesses run like machines while they think, plan, and expand. Most people take pride in doing everything themselves. The wealthy take pride in never doing the same thing twice. They don't trade effort for progress. They trade efficiency for expansion. And that's the real difference between burnout and breakthrough. Once you master automation, you'll realize freedom isn't found in more work. It's found in smarter systems. They buy assets, not approval. Millionaires don't spend money to look rich. They spend to stay rich. While most people chase status, they chase scalability. Every dollar they make gets reinvested into assets that keep paying them back. Real estate, stocks, digital products, or automated stores. Artificial intelligence makes scaling those assets effortless. ChatGPT creates marketing funnels, Midjourney designs visuals, and TubeBuddy optimizes videos for long-term growth. They don't flaunt consumption, they multiply creation. They understand that every luxury bought too early kills a future investment. The poor seek attention, the rich seek accumulation. Once you shift from showing off wealth to building it, you'll realize that silence is where real money grows. They understand the power of compounding in everything. The rich never chase overnight success, they chase compounding success. Every small habit, every reinvested profit, every new system builds exponential growth. They treat time as a multiplier, not a limit. Artificial intelligence accelerates that compounding by automating feedback loops, optimizing ads, refining products, and scaling audiences automatically. A single digital product can become a lifetime revenue stream. Most people stop when results are slow. Millionaires stay until results snowball. The real secret is consistency powered by leverage. When you combine discipline, technology, and patience, growth stops being linear, it becomes explosive. And once you experience compounding firsthand, you'll never waste effort on short-term wins again. They protect their focus like a fortress. Millionaires know that focus is more valuable than money. Every distraction has a cost. That's why they guard their attention with military precision. They use tools like Notion AI to structure priorities, Motion AI to schedule deep work, and freedom to block digital noise. They don't multitask, They master one thing at a time. Most people chase everything and catch nothing. The rich chase clarity and catch opportunity. They treat energy like capital and spend it only where it multiplies. When focus compounds, execution becomes effortless. Once you learn to protect your mental bandwidth, you'll realize success doesn't come from doing more. It comes from doing less with precision. They think in systems, not steps. Millionaires don't ask, "What should I do next?" They ask, "How can I make this automatic?" That question changes everything. They use artificial intelligence to turn repeatable actions into systems that work without supervision. Sales funnels run through HubSpot, analytics update through Google AI, and customer service replies are handled by ChatGPT. Auto system frees up time for higher-level thinking. Most people build effort-based income. The rich build system-based empires. They don't rely on motivation. They rely on mechanisms. Once you understand that automation creates consistency, you'll see that success doesn't depend on your willpower. It depends on your infrastructure. They see artificial intelligence as an employee, not a threat. While most fear artificial intelligence, millionaires hire it. They don't compete with technology. They collaborate with it. ChatGPT drafts scripts and proposals, Jasper writes ads, and Synthesia creates videos without cameras or crews. These tools replace inefficiency, not opportunity. The rich understand that AI doesn't remove humans, it removes excuses. It's not replacing jobs, it's replacing slow thinking. The ones who thrive in 2026 are those who lead technology, not ignore it. Once you learn to command artificial intelligence instead of fearing it, you stop worrying about being replaced because you've already upgraded yourself beyond competition. They build multiple streams, all feeding one. Vision millionaires don't build random businesses, they build ecosystems. Every project connects to a bigger purpose. A course leads to a book, the book builds an audience, and that audience fuels new ventures. Artificial intelligence ties it all together. ChatGPT automates customer support, Zapier connects platforms, and Notion AI tracks performance across every stream. While most chase one income source and pray it lasts, the wealthy design networks of cash flow that support each other. They're not scattered, they're strategic. Once you learn to make your income streams cooperate, not compete, you'll realize that real security doesn't come from a job. It comes from a system of freedom. They keep their circle small, and strategic millionaires don't hang around everyone. They align with people who multiply value. They seek conversations that sharpen ideas, not egos. They collaborate with builders, thinkers, and innovators who use technology to grow. Artificial intelligence even helps them manage connections. Using Taplio AI for smart networking, Clay AI for personalized outreach, and Relevance AI to identify valuable collaborations. Their circle adds perspective, not pressure. The wrong people drain ambition, the right ones compound it. Once you start curating your circle intentionally, you'll realize wealth isn't just financial, it's environmental. Your results will always mirror the quality of minds you allow around you. They use silence. As strategy millionaires rarely announce, they execute. While others post goals online, they build in private. They use artificial intelligence to test quietly, learn quickly, and act efficiently. ChatGPT simulates business models, analytics tools measure results, and adjustments happen silently. They don't seek validation, they seek velocity. The real movers don't need applause, they want accuracy. They operate in shadows until results speak for them. Silence protects momentum, noise kills it. Once you stop broadcasting and start building, you'll discover that quiet work creates loud results, and that the loudest people in the room are often the furthest from winning it. They never stop learning ever. Millionaires treat learning like breathing, constant and essential. They know every skill compounds into new opportunity. They use artificial intelligence as their mentor. ChatGPT explains complex topics in seconds. Perplexity summarizes 200-page books in minutes. And Tutor AI builds custom courses based on goals. They learn faster, act smarter, and evolve endlessly. Most people stop learning once they start earning. The wealthy do the opposite. Knowledge is their renewable fuel. Once you commit to daily improvement, your ideas, income, and influence all begin to multiply. Because in 2026, the fastest learners will always be the fastest earners, and education is the ultimate edge. So here's the truth the millionaires will never say out loud. They're not lucky, they're leveraged. They've learned how to use systems, knowledge, and artificial intelligence to multiply time, automate growth, and outthink competition. The secret isn't money, it's mindset. They think long-term, act decisively, and let technology work while they rest. You don't need millions to start, you just need mastery over modern tools and the discipline to use them daily. Because in this new world, the richest people aren't those who hustle hardest, they're the ones who learn fastest. So start today. Build smart, learn fast, and let your results make the noise. Like, share, and subscribe. Your millionaire mindset starts now.